Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're diving into a hidden operational threat that honestly quietly sabotages compliance before your audits even begin. We spend so much time sweating over external hackers, firewalls, the complex cryptography, right? But often, the most dangerous vulnerabilities are the administrative ones, just hiding in plain sight, right inside our own internal documents. So, what single operational failure quietly sabotages your compliance before an audit even gets off the ground? It's a critical question. Let's dive straight into this, because this is the fundamental blind spot for CISOs, IT managers, and compliance officers who are just trying to maintain a pristine information security management system. You can have the absolute best perimeter defenses in the world, but if you fail at this basic operational level, your upcoming audit is already in deep trouble. There's really a stark contrast here between two completely different eras of asset management. On one hand, you've got static, manual inventories. We're talking about those endless, totally unmanaged spreadsheets. The data shows these are incredibly prone to rapid data decay simply because they rely purely on human memory and manual tracking. And on the flip side, we have automated integrations. This is the modern necessity. The data points directly to the need for Active Directory and mobile device management, or MDM tools, to provide that real-time synchronization. Because without that automated sync, well, your inventory isn't just static, it's actively degrading every single day. And when you rely on those static, manual methods, your asset register quickly starts exhibiting some pretty dangerous symptoms of decay. We're talking about stale employee assignments, where equipment is still linked to people who changed roles months ago. Or even worse, active profiles and hardware assigned to terminated staff. That is a massive human resources and security risk. You'll also see unmapped hardware serial numbers just floating around your network. All of this is driven by a total lack of cloud or MDM synchronization. Without automation, these decay factors rapidly take root, and they turn what should be a protective asset register into a complete liability filled with stale data. This brilliantly illustrates why the timeless inventory of assets control, which sits right at the heart of operational planning, is absolutely non-negotiable. This foundational control requires a central database listing all corporate hardware, software, databases, and physical media. And crucially, they must have clearly assigned owners. It demands absolute accuracy across the entire lifecycle of your information assets. This isn't just about knowing what laptops you bought last quarter. It's about establishing the foundational map of everything your organization needs to protect. So let's talk about the actual compliance threat this poses. If an auditor spots this operational failure, if they see that high rate of stale data due to a lack of automated integration, it acts as a direct and immediate compliance threat. It triggers a minor non-conformance on your record. And in the strict world of information security management, a non-conformance literally means your implemented controls are failing to achieve their intended risk mitigation outcomes. It is a glaring red flag. To understand exactly what auditors are hunting for, we just have to look at the specific implementation failures they flag. Actually, let's be specific. If they find that an asset register contains stale entries, terminated employee assignments, or unmapped hardware serial numbers, it proves to them that your internal controls have completely broken down. It essentially shows that your asset management procedure looks great on paper, but fails completely in reality. But there is a way to bulletproof your environment. Let's pivot to the solution that expert auditors actually recommend. The source material points us directly to a done-for-you, expert-designed template, the IT Asset Register template from the ISO 27001 Institute. Now, this institute operates directly under the aegis of the ISO Training Institute, meaning this particular solution is steeped in decades of specialized, hands-on compliance knowledge. The real beauty of this tool is its robust, comprehensive nature. This isn't just some basic grid someone threw together on a Friday afternoon. It's a meticulously crafted 3-sheet Excel registry, and it was developed by a committee of information security industry experts, specifically principal auditors and lead instructors. It includes clear compliance guidelines that tell you exactly what you need to fill out. It essentially creates a dynamic repository for your IT and information assets, completely eliminating the guesswork for organizations of absolutely any size. Now, you might think implementing an expert-level system takes weeks, right? But the customization is incredibly simple. It really just takes 3 steps. Step 1, securely save the original document template so you always have a pristine master copy. Step 2, swap out the hypothetical placeholder names. The document uses placeholders like ABC Technologies Private Limited and its acronym ABCTPL. You literally just do a quick find and replace to insert your own organization's details. And step 3, Implement it as your active working document. It takes mere minutes to align this expert framework with your own company's identity. And the ultimate payoff of using this proven framework is massive. By simply replacing those acronyms and implementing this exact, highly structured standard with sincere effort, you don't just check a compliance box. You instantly advance your organization's information security management system maturity by 15 to 20 years. Just think about that for a second. You bypass decades of trial, error, and failed audits, inheriting a mature auditor-approved structure from day one. So, the final question you really have to ask yourself, and what you should truly take away from this explainer, is this. Is your asset register audit-ready right now, or is it a non-conformance waiting to happen? Don't let a decaying manual spreadsheet quietly sabotage your entire security posture. Head over to ISO 27001.institute right now to secure your compliance and bulletproof your environment today. Because when the auditor knocks on your door, you need to know for sure. Will you be ready?